My name is Maureen, and I'm 85 years old. So I deliberately spilled water near my phone that Tuesday. I would rather be a burden than be utterly forgotten. My son David's weekly call had ended in 7 minutes. The silence in my apartment had become a physical weight. I even missed the sound of my own complaining knees. So I created a small, deliberate puddle by the receiver. Then I called Isabella, my building super, for help. My voice trembled with a practiced, believable note of panic. She said she would come up after her shift ended, but the hours stretched on and the water evaporated completely. I was left with a dry spot and my own shame. The next day, I tried a new tactic with Leo. He was the boy who delivered my weekly groceries. I asked him to change a light bulb in my foyer. His young hands completed the task in 10 seconds. He saw my collection of photos, dusty and untouched, and for a moment his eyes held no pity. They held a strange, deep kind of recognition instead. He asked me if I was doing okay. Really? But my pride slammed the door shut on that. I told him everything was fine, just perfectly fine. After he left, I cried for the first time. I cried for my stubbornness and for my loneliness. My Frank would have known exactly what to do. He would have filled this silence with his stories. But Frank was gone, and the stories were gone. So I decided to stop eating my delivered meals. I left the containers unopened on the counter deliberately. I wanted someone to notice the absence of mess. Leo noticed on his next delivery. His brow furrowed. He didn't ask me any questions, not at first. He just started staying for 5 extra minutes each time. He told me about his own grandmother in Greece, how she also hated the quiet, how she gardened, and then he shared his own simple, tired dreams. One Tuesday, I didn't pretend to need any help, but he knocked anyway, holding 2 cups of coffee. We sat in my quiet kitchen, not saying much, and for the first time in years, I was seen.